Hello, people. I'm finishing my Friday on Saturday. Sorry about that. So, I'm finishing my Friday. Yes, and Friday was the Independence Restoration Day in Lithuania, in my home country. We gained we gained the freedom from Soviet Union, and it happened the same year I started going to school, to the primary school. So I was kind of witnessing the events. I saw tanks in our capital. They kind of tried to force us to stay in Soviet Union, but we gained independence anyways. And yesterday was the celebration. I must say yesterday because it's already 2 o'clock after midnight. In Lithuania, it's 4 a.m. So it's morning in Lithuania, and the celebration is gone. And we had, I've told you the story. Uh, Yesterday, there was a basketball match in Lithuania yesterday. Um, Basketball is basically a national sport in Lithuania. Everyone is crazy about that game. And there's a legendary ex-player. He's a coach right now, and he's definitely going to be a legend because he started his coaching career like 5 years ago, and he's already doing something extraordinary. He started in Lithuania in this club uh, in Žalgiris called Žalgiris, Kaunas Žalgiris. Kaunas is the city, and Žalgiris is the name of the team. And he started his coaching career in this legendary Lithuanian basketball club, and achieved good results with a very small budget. With the pretty bad team, he achieved something extraordinary. Went uh, into the top 4 in EuroLeague, and he was doing very very well with the resources he had. And I think he achieved his next step in. I mean, it was a plan. That's why I say I think. Uh, so he showed the results in his home country, which is Lithuania, and now it's his second season in Barcelona, which is rich club. By the way, it was uh, it was in a bad position before he came. Actually, like they became outsiders. It was a strange thing. Uh, and right now as a coach, he came back to his ex club, the Barcelona, which is number one in the standings of EuroLeague right now. And he lost. Even Žalgiris is a uh, it Žalgiris is the last team in the U EuroLeague right now. They are having terrible season, but it's not that bad because they won against Real Madrid, and now against Barcelona. So they are showing character, even they don't have chance to go into playoffs. That's cool. Um, I don't know why, but I just wanted to tell you this story. It's interesting, I think. Uh, there are some moments about that as well. I should I should tell you. Wait, let me think. Um, I watched second half of the game of the match, and it was pretty good. You know, big stars have lost against the outsiders. That's cool. And only two teams were able to win against top two clubs like Barcelona and Real Madrid. They're actually sharing. I think not they're now kind of sharing first and second position in the league, and Žalgiris has won against both of them, and there are only two teams that were able to do that. That's strange, the last team in the league, but it's actually unfair, like they just had terrible time, and now they are just playing for their pride, I guess, and especially on this day when Lithuania is having a national day. Uh, that was awesome. The only thing what that was really strange, and I didn't really appreciate that uh, Žalgiris was wearing t-shirts instead of their usual home colors. They were wearing Ukrainian flag colors. That's so unusual and strange, and especially on this kind of day. I, you know, right before the match, uh, I noticed that I had a sneak peek, before the match. I was busy, so I didn't watch. I thought I couldn't watch it at all, but I was able to watch third and fourth times quarters, and before the match, I saw those scores, and I was thinking, why? Like, I understand the support for Ukrainian people. That's all good, but I'm not sure if it's the right way to do this thing on such a day. Like it's national holiday, national celebration for Lithuanians, and uh, refusing to wear their own traditional home colors, and wearing something that represents the country. That's really controversial in my opinion, like, but in the other hand, the world is pretty crazy, especially for the last 2 years. So it's like everything and anything is possible, I guess. It's just and any kind of bullshit is possible. Yeah. So I'm not saying it if it's bad, but I wouldn't, if I would be some kind of manager, director at Žalgiris, I wouldn't. I think I wouldn't allow that. No, just for the sake for to respect our national symbols, national day, and that's it. That's what I wanted to say. But the game was pretty good, and I don't know why, but Barcelona was doing very bad. They made a lot of mistakes, 22 mistakes during the game, and that's way more than anyone could afford. Like they were like in the final in the final quarter they were um, making making so many mistakes, and they I don't want to exaggerate, but definitely it was more than five attacks in a row when they ended nowhere, like losing the ball, or like Lithuanians, like Žalgiris players were stealing the ball or blocking, or just making a stupid pass and throwing. I mean, Barcelona's making stupid pass and throwing the ball out of bounds, or just they were kind of paralyzed for half of the quarter. Really, it was strange. I think I think, home arena helps. People who are screaming and players who are doing their best to defend. Always in contact, like pushing, pressing. Doing their best, and it went well. It was a good day. What else? I don't know. I have some stats. I have collected some stats about Lithuania, like not really stats and facts, national symbols, and something about geography, a little bit of history. But I'm not going to share that. It's just for my personal records, at least for now. I think in the future I'm going to use this report in some way. I don't know where and when, but it's gonna be useful. If you want, I can share it with you, but you have to text me and request the information about the country, and I'm also willing to share some ideas how it could be used in the game like scenario or challenge, or I have idea to create an app, mobile app, where would be where would be playing some intellectual games, and this data would be useful, I think. But anyways, it's just the idea for the future. Who knows what I'm going to do there. And yeah, since it is Saturday right now, there's another day, new day, and today is actually another day, like a important day for another country, which is Mauritius. Mauritius. How to pronounce that? mm, yeah, so Independence Day of Mauritius. They gained independence from UK since 1968. Congratulations to all the Mauritian people. It is, as far as I know, it is an island in Indian Ocean, somewhere not too far from Madagascar, as far as I know. So that's it for today. The stream is over. The the working week is over. So have a good weekend, have a good rest, and prepare yourself for the Monday. Simple as that. See you next week. We're gonna talk more important things.